If someone would have told me back in 2017 that in the year 2023, Xbox is in the midst of acquiring Activision Blizzard, and the amount of salt, the amount of sodium, the amount of crying that's been going on because of this acquisition from the PlayStation camp, from the PlayStation fanboys, from media, I would not have believed you. I would have said, no way, Activision is acquiring Activision Blizzard? I would not have believed that with the things that's happening right now. This shit is like a dream. I can't believe this stuff is happening. The almighty PlayStation is trying their best to stop this deal. I understand it. I understand that Call of Duty being owned by Xbox will affect PlayStation. Even though the game is still going to be on PlayStation, I understand why PlayStation is really concerned, because it will affect PlayStation, meaning they will no longer have marketing rights, meaning Call of Duty will be in Xbox Gamepass. And as dominant as PlayStation is, when their biggest competitor makes a move like that, there's going to be some type of consequences to the PlayStation brand. But with all of that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Ryan is, listen, I don't know how to even describe what's going on with Jim Ryan right now. I'm sure he's really not in his right mind. The things that he's saying, he's throwing PlayStation first-party studios up under the bus. He's out there looking bad. Even some PlayStation fanboys are actually calling him out like, Jim Ryan, why are you saying this? Why are you saying these things about PlayStation's first party? Sony's down bad, guys. We even heard some things about PlayStation actually provided charts to spruce up the so-called gamers lawsuit, where some gamers sued Microsoft over this ABK acquisition. PlayStation provided those guys documents. What the hell is going on? Sony is backing some damn nerds that hate Xbox. Sony is backing these guys that's trying to sue Microsoft over the ABK acquisition. I guess by any means necessary, huh? By any means necessary, they will try to get this deal stopped. Even if it means helping out 10 or 11 punk-ass nerds. Look, everybody know at this point the deal is going through. A few months ago, CMA was in their phase 1, and it wasn't looking great at the moment. And PlayStation was loving everything the CMA was saying. They were like, CMA, you guys are our friends. You guys are great. But now, since CMA said, yo, we're probably going to approve the deal, PlayStation is like, it's surprising and irrational. It's bullshit. Look, man. Meanwhile, Xbox continues to sign these deals with these companies, these cloud gaming companies. Ubisoft, Boosteroid, Nvidia. They signed a 10-year deal with Nintendo, and recently they signed another deal with a company called EE. Ladies and gentlemen, CMA has said they still want to hear some remedies as far as the cloud, the cloud business, the cloud gaming business, and Xbox is signing these cloud gaming companies we have never heard of. Xbox wants this deal passed, and I believe it's going to be passed. At this point, how can the deal be not approved? Xbox is doing everything they can to show that they're serious about acquiring Activision Blizzard. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to good old Jim Ryan for a second. I did a Darkman podcast about this. Everybody's been talking about it on Twitter, on social media, on YouTube, about Jim Ryan throwing his own studios under the bus. He said our business would never recover if Microsoft degraded Call of Duty on PlayStation. This shit is crazy. The guy went from, if Call of Duty is taken off of PlayStation, we will never recover. Then he went, if Call of Duty is put in Xbox Game Pass, we will never recover. Now he's saying if Xbox version of COD is better than PlayStation version, they will never recover. What is going on with Jim Ryan? This isn't stuff that a leader would say. A leader would have his troops rally around him. But this leader is throwing his troops up under the bus. How do you think Neil Druckmann feels, Cory Barlog, any of those guys that have made first-party games at PlayStation? How do you think they feel about this shit? Like, damn, he's throwing us up under the bus for a third-party game? Yes, it's a huge third-party game. But, yo, we're putting in work over here also. How do you think Insomniac feels when they're making these great Spider-Man games and they're developing Wolverine? Call of Duty means the world to PlayStation, and Jim Ryan isn't afraid to hide that. He's been saying this shit over a year now. He threw the developers, the first-party developers, under the bus last year. But he's done it again. Saying PlayStation could not recover if Xbox version of Call of Duty is better? You mean like, what, some resolution, a few FPSs? What are you saying, Jim Ryan? This guy has lost his damn mind. This Microsoft is just out here making moves, and PlayStation is out here saying, yo, we can't recover. I remember when the homie King Dave said there would not be a PlayStation 6. When he first said it, I was like, nah, there'll definitely be a PlayStation 6. The more shit is, I'm looking at things, will it be a PlayStation 6? I mean, PlayStation 5 is, of course, still selling incredibly well at the moment, but it's still only 2 years into the generation. This generation will probably go another 6 years. What's going to happen once Xbox owns ABK? We will soon find out, because this deal will most likely be finished within the next couple of months. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Microsoft would be intimidating PlayStation this severely? This is crazy, man. I just don't know what to even say. I've ran out of adjectives to describe Jim Ryan's behavior right now. We've used crying. We said he's a bitch. He's acting like a punk. He's acting soft. I mean, what else can we say? What else can we say when even a few of your PlayStation fanboys are just confused, where they have their heads over their head like, yo, this isn't the PlayStation that I know and love. PlayStation would not just cry over this kind of stuff. Now, I understand they're trying to stop the deal. They're trying to block the deal, but the way they're doing it, this screams of desperation. They're egging on some nerds to sue Microsoft. They're throwing their own first-party studios under the bus. What's next? What's next, guys? And this is not the end of it. We still have a couple more months before this deal gets approved. And everybody knows it's looking like the deal will get approved, including PlayStation. So what's next? Guys, there's going to be some more stuff for us to talk about with this ABK deal, and I can't wait. But it's time for me to get out of here. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.